What's up, YouTube? Andrew Admin back at you. Another video. I'm sitting in my truck. We got oversized load going on for the pilot car service. That's the thing, like with this job, right? Like we get paid good or whatever, but you gotta sacrifice all your time, right, to be inside the truck. But at the same time, the question is this even gonna be here in 5 years, pilot car service? Like, are people even gonna drive cars in 5 years, or is the AI gonna drive cars the whole entire time? Let me see if I can put this here. I would love to just keep it there. Yeah, it might be a little crooked, but yeah, think about it. Like, they already have self-driving cars in San Fran. That's not even that far from here. I heard they're getting the Waymos in San Diego now. They have them in, I wish this would be straight, but I can't get it straight. So I guess we're just gonna have to do with that. They already have the self-driving cars, and people say like, oh yeah, it's still gonna be here. I feel like it's just, they already have self-driving cars. Like, I feel like it's just a matter of time before all the driving jobs are gone, all the delivery jobs are gone, all the warehouse jobs are gone. I've seen this AI that was braiding girls' hair. That means all barbers are gone. It's crazy how much is gonna go. So yeah, it's like, get the money now. That's how I feel. Like, we got to get the money now, because like, yo, like you got to get the money all the time, but you got to be thinking a few steps ahead, like what's really gonna go down, and not to just be your head in the sand, act like things don't change. I feel like boomers, like, they act like the world isn't changing. Or some people, even my age, millennials, like, some people are awake to how much the world is changing, but it's just crazy, because then it's like, oh, well, how much is that gonna cost? Like I talked about in my last video, like, oh, it'll be too expensive. Well, what do you mean it'll be too expensive to have someone that'll drive all the time? That means you don't have to pay that person. And the robots that'll drive the trucks and the cars, like, they don't sleep, they don't take time off, they just operate. Now, if there's an accident, obviously I feel like, I don't know, humans will have to come, but then think about it, you could have the robots come pick up the mess. I don't know, it's just crazy. And then you got to really put, at least for me, put myself a few years ahead down the line. Like, what kind of money making opportunities are going to be here and what kind of aren't, you know? So you gotta milk it. And yeah, it's a fun job. Like, I gotta go to Indiana just recently, but then still stuck in the truck, you know. And you gotta, you know, get that on the truck, and then all of a sudden there won't be any jobs because the AI will be doing it. So it's crazy. It does pay way better than like Uber. I used to do DoorDash and whatnot. Right when COVID cerveza sickness happened, I know you can't say that on YouTube. I don't know if it's still like that anymore. Like, the Uber Eats and all that used to be good, but I invite you all to consider what's about to go down in a few years. And like, really, like, consider like how big it's about to be. Not even how big, but just like how, like, you think, oh, this may be safe, but it's not. Anything transcribing, like writing, like, that's gone. They already have this platform that'll take over your computer for you and do what you said. What's gonna go down? Keep moving forward. You know, it's just crazy to think all robots will be driving cars. Like, will humans even drive cars in 10 years? I don't think so. But then think about it. They're gonna want to still sell cars. And now, is it gonna be no one can afford cars and everyone's gonna be doing Uber the whole time? And you just buy your ride every single time? I don't think they're gonna want, but then it's gas too. Like, are they really gonna stop selling gas? Because if they have all electric, then there goes gas, right? You won't need gas, all electric. But then if they got you all on electric and no one has their own means of transportation, because the robots be driving everyone everywhere, they could have like a hack in the system. Think about it. A hack in the system where another country hacks the system, and all of a sudden the cars won't go because they got hacked, just like a computer. Or your own government will be like, nah, there's a radius, you can't go this far. It's crazy to think about, because, yeah, what's it called? Freedom of movement. We gotta be thinking about that, how you can protect yourself. No one knows what's gonna happen. We're on some crazy times. I mean, I'm grateful to be alive, obviously, and to have the opportunity. Oh, it's just crazy to think. As what, Bitcoin went to 121,000 last night, just pumping. So yeah, it's crazy. And then it's almost like, okay, think about businesses in the future, right? Like I saw that post with the robot that braids the hair for you. Like, is businesses gonna be, you're gonna have to buy that robot that produces X service, and you get that robot and then you have control of it, almost like a laundromat. Like a laundromat, you control the laundromat and people come do it. But if you buy the robot, and the robot, like I was talking last time, the robot is the one that's mowing the lawns. You buy one of those type of robots. Or you buy like a cleaning lady robot. So the robot cleans the house. So there goes cleaning ladies. A driving robot, or you just buy the car that drives people like a Uber. So let's say you drop 50K on the car and that car performs those type of rides nonstop. I feel like it's gonna get to that point. Obviously, I don't know if I'm right, but I'm just thinking out loud here. Just thinking out loud. Yeah, because then that robot could be like, then you buy robot businesses that are automated. But then you gotta have the capital to put that money down. And so then it's like, how many robots? I feel like how much AI/robots are you gonna have working for you versus how much AI robots are you gonna have enslaving you? Something to consider. That's why you gotta have capital. If you don't have capital, then what? Then it's like, what is the safest form of capital? It's already happened in other countries where they jacked everyone's bank accounts. But then it's like, I don't know. There's risk to everything. Always. There's always risk to everything, and nothing's 100% safe. Like, obviously, there's a risk in this job because I gotta drive on the highway. Driving on the highway is a risk every time. Walking down the street. When I was in San Diego, this dude jumped off a building, landed on a woman walking her dog. Both gone. You know, think about that. The risk of just walking your dog down the street. Someone might land on you that jumped off a building. That's some Final Destination stuff. So I guess it comes down to what risks are necessary, or what risks are worth it, and how are you gonna win. We gotta focus on winning. This channel, you know, we gotta win. We gotta focus on winning. How are you gonna win? We gotta focus on winning. Anyways, that's what's on my mind for right now. So take that and roll with it. The AI is coming. How are you going to position yourself so you can win? Nothing is safe as far as a job is concerned, in my opinion. Every profession, let's talk about it randomly. Teachers, oh, you can just have the AI teach. What else? Machinery, the AI could just be the machinery. Driving, the AI could just drive. Yard work, the AI could just drive. Or do the yard work. Construction, just be doing, the AI could be doing the construction. What jobs am I missing here? Any store, if you worked at a store, obviously, oh, there's some cool dogs. If you worked at a store, obviously, boom, AI can just, they don't need anyone working at a store. Restaurants, you don't need any humans at a restaurant anymore. You can just have all the AI, just order there. Taco Bell already has people ordering AI on the drive-thru. You could say, yeah, you need people making the food, but do you really? They already have McDonald's fully AI. There'll just be a point where the restaurant owners are like, all right, I could just buy this, fire everyone, and then I'm set. And then maybe they pay it all in cash then, or they just have a loan on that debt, but it'll be cheaper than what? 8 months of paying everyone, and then after 8 months you're all profit because it's going for you nonstop. Then you could say, oh yeah, but then I don't know if people are gonna, they wouldn't support a business that's all AI. Yeah, right, bro. Yeah, right. Yeah, they will. Everyone just wants the cheapest thing because everyone's in the same game, where if it's less money and it's best for them to spend the less money, they're going to spend less money. I hate to say it's every man out here for themselves. To a degree, yes. To a degree, no. But as far as the monetary is concerned, yeah. You think someone's going to pay double the price just because a human was there? Nah. So yeah, it's crazy. Anyways, much love, guys. Peace.